You're watching www.thepapare.com, and joining with me today is a prolific all-round of the Sri Lankan outfit and also one of the brilliant fielders that have ever worn the Sri Lankan jersey, and also a past Antonian, Mr. Ruwan Kalpage. Thank you very much, Mr. Kalpage, for joining with us. And today we will be talking about catching up on Mr. Kalpage's life and also his memories of St. Anthony's College. First of all, tell me, how is it going now? What are you up to these days?
Well, Darshan, I left from international cricket end of July 2016, and now at the moment I am fully involved with my individual personalized coaching, so which I started at Australia, and I am fully involved with that during the day, not mainly afternoon. I start around 2 o'clock. 3 o'clock till goes till 9 o'clock in the night.
Mr. Kalpage, you are a coach who has experience over 10 years in the international arena, especially coaching Sri Lanka and also then moving on to Bangladesh as a coach. With that expertise, where do you think our young talent is when it comes to Sri Lanka cricket?
Well, we must give for the school cricket especially, and there is an encounter going to happen in Kandy also, and I think when you come to school cricket, it's the majority of our international cricketers come from, whether it's been outstation or in Colombo or Kandy. I think that we as Sri Lankan produce good cricketers from the schools.
Brilliant. Let's try and dig into Mr. Kalpage's memories as a school cricketer for the school in Katugasthota, St. Anthony's College. He's also captained St. Anthony's first 11 as well. So do tell me about your experience back in the day at St. Anthony's College as a cricketer.
Well, I had my childhood dreams one day to play for Sri Lanka because my father played for Nalanda and he represents Sri Lanka. He captained 1964. And my brother, after me, Captain St. Anthony. Also, as childhood dreams, it came to pass at the age of, when I was 21, I represent Sri Lanka. So, as a cricketer, if you take the school career, I was been a good all-round from younger days. But if you take the career record, the international and the first class, I have scored only 100 in my school career. So thereafter I went and came and I had about 14 first class hundreds down, and well, I represent the country as a bowling all-rounder, as well as everybody talk about my fielding. I did my best, and that's about my the cricket. Yeah.
Back in the day, now you played your cricket for St. Anthony's first 11 from, I believe, from 85 onwards up until 89. So it's very rare that we get a decision in the big match, especially against Trinity playing St. Anthony's, because it's a 2-day game and weather comes into play as well. So you, unfortunately for you all, you were part of a team that lost outright to Trinity College. How did that feel like?
Actually, I started with Angelo Vikramasuriya's captaincy. Thereafter, we played well, and the year that you were talking about, Riansi captained the team, and actually we gave a task when Trinity and having a good team and that year, and they had about 4 or 5 wins. So we actually gave a target for them to chase, whereas I would still say the target was right, and we fielded really bad. We had some terrible fielding. That's the main reason we lost the match, because the catches go up, the people come underneath, I don't know what pressure, they miss some easy chances, but we went on to the big match.
Outright.
Outright, yeah. So then thereafter, I have not got a 50 in a big match, whereas that year I was not out on 26, and I was batting really well. and I was like, they gave before tea about 5 to 6 overs, half an hour's batting, and I think from there onwards, it was the game for the Trinity. Yeah, they played well.
There you go. That's the time Trinity won an outright victory. That was way back in 1987, before Niroshan Dikwella came about and won the big match outright in 2012. Mr. Kalpage, talking about the big match, what is the feeling getting into it? Running up to the big match, how does it feel as a player, as a student when you were younger? How was the feeling? Because especially back in Kandy, Anthony's and Trinity always have had this friendly rivalry going on. They are basically brother schools. You don't see much of trouble happening at the big match. So do tell us about your thoughts about the big match.
Yeah, always, I mean, big match we played in good spirit, and also I had the opportunity of captaining 87, 88 and 89, which 89 halfway through I have to for call upon for national duty, so I move out. But when you come to, I mean, it's always a wonderful way of building up, you know, that when you come to Colombo to play St. Peter's before the big match, Trinity used to play St. Joseph. I think it all changed after 2005 or something. I'm somewhere down the line, because now they have given priority for the tournaments. Whereas I still believe traditional matches played in a right spirit, and they respect each other, and we played the game really hard. And we don't have, in our time, we didn't have social gathering or anything, but we always come to Colombo. We didn't have any grudges or anything, but we played the game hard, and we had a very good fellowship. So, I mean, I don't know how nowadays the administration and the players have taken up. I think I still believe much better the traditional fixtures. School tournament shouldn't be playing in a pressure situation, because children are going, because of their education, they are going through enough trouble. So I think still the right way, the right spirit should be played in that what do you call,
The traditional game.
games are very important. Yeah.
There you go. What Mr. Kalpage is harping on, the fact is the win at any cost attitude that has creeped into the schoolboy cricket, not only the schoolboy cricket but also into schoolboy sports as a whole. This was actually mentioned by the Trinity College principal at the press conference as well for the centenary game. Mr. Kalpage, finally, your message for the two teams, especially the Anthony's team. I'm sure you will want Anthonians to come out victorious in this centenary encounter.
But Darshana, the game, the cricket is a game that is not going to change at all. And for school or for our school, I always tell, the team that you prepare to lose, only they can win. That's the message I want to give, because nowadays people scared. The people scared, but the thing, for me, the positive way, if we take, the people who prepare to take chances. Still we all are talking about 1987 big match, but we were not bothered. We want to give a task. And we were like, I mean, that if we win, it will be totally different. Still, some of the cricketers from and St. Anthony's went on to play for Sri Lanka. The end of the day, the school cricket or the coach or administration or POG or master in charge, they should be producing cricketers for Sri Lanka. That's what always the theme has been. That's what the main reason I have started on my own also. I should be producing cricketers for Sri Lanka. So I mean, both teams also I want to give the same message, and especially we can produce cricketers from Kandy. I am very glad, I am very happy.
Brilliant. Thank you so much, Mr. Kalpage, for speaking with us. There you go. The message is clear. We need to make sure that we produce cricketers who take chances and produce cricketers for Sri Lanka. Thank you very much for joining with us. I'm Sudarshan, signing off for ThePapare.com.